So records are there to be broken, right? And history is there to be made over time
Okay.
in the world of sports.
Right.
We went crazy when we saw Usain Bolt breaking all those records, Springboks equaling the All Blacks, 4 World Cups. The list goes on. Mamelodi Sundowns winning 8 in a row. Now this week another record has been broken, which has got me thinking. And as a Man United fan, I put that on the side. I'm purely looking at this as a football fan, or as a sports fan, but most importantly, as a football fan. I'm going to say this to you. You don't have to agree with me.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know you won't agree.
Yeah.
Erling Haaland is the best striker the Premier League has
that's bullshit.
ever
That
produced.
is so, how do you... That's bullshit. Because he got to 200 quicker than Shearer.
Okay. But how did he get to 100 quicker than Shearer?
He's the biggest tap-in merchant. How can you honestly, in good faith, say this?
So what's his job? To score goals.
Sky.
No, wait.
That doesn't make him the greatest in the league, though.
So your head right now is looking at the longevity of Shearer. What Haaland is doing right now, the numbers, he's already broken Shearer's single season all-time record in one season. He's already broken that. He's dealt with his XG is miles better
So
than
that
Shearer.
makes him the best striker in the league.
Yes.
In the history of the league.
In the history of the league.
That is nonsense.
If Haaland...
So you're saying a striker's only role? No, but you're talking nonsense.
If Erling Haaland...
This is ridiculous.
If Erling Haaland stays long enough in England, he will shatter
Shearer's record.
Shearer's record.
Right.
So when we talk about striker, do you want a striker who's going to give you those? Because your debate now is that, but he's not all around. What's this? The errors were a bit different. He's got a better team. That shouldn't matter. That should never matter.
There are so
Because then
many
I'll take
variables.
I'll give an example. But why are they so many? Why?
They are.
The numbers won't lie at the end of the day.
But that's...
And don't get me wrong. My all-time favorite footballer, my GOAT, is Ronaldinho. But he could never match what Messi and Ronaldo did. That's why they are the greatest of all time. Because their numbers and what they've achieved over time and their consistency is just mind-blowing.
Fine.
You talk about errors, different team. Shearer led a Newcastle team to the Premier League title, right? That's one of the biggest things. It's one of the biggest debates that's why he's better. Some people will tell you, I'll take Harry Kane.
also do that to Blackburn?
Yeah, with Blackburn as well. But, so basically then you put Jamie Vardy in the mix because he did with Leicester.
No.
That shouldn't matter.
But what I'm saying, Sky, wait. What I'm saying to you is there's more than one variable that makes the greatest striker in the Premier League. Is he the greatest goal scorer in the Premier League in the Premier League history? Yes.
Yeah.
Is he the greatest striker? No.
Why not?
Because for me, there's so much more to a striker than just to be someone that puts goals away. And I know people are going to be like, oh, what does this guy say? Hear me out. I'm saying there are variables. One, the rules, the way we interpret rules today in terms of what a defender can and can't do, the physicality of the league in terms of what they can and can't do, it's very different now to what people like Shearer and those boys back then had to contend with. Hence the reason I don't entirely agree with the Ronaldinho comparison, right? I'm saying furthermore to that, Haaland's game is one-dimensional. It's great to have, because the only dimension it has is to score goals, which is why I'm saying I would 100% accept that he is the greatest goal scorer in Premier League history. But to me, there's more to a striker, and I don't think he's that.
So, okay, let's do a process of elimination here. So I'll give you the top 4.
Yes.
Right? Shearer, Henry, talking numbers here. Ruud van Nistelrooy, is that fair? Sergio Aguero.
What about that other Arsenal striker?
Dennis Bergkamp.
Bergkamp.
Great to watch. Great, but his numbers are not the same. We can't, his numbers are not nowhere near those guys.
So it's just
Harry Kane as well. Over 200 goals in the Premier League. Of course. Harry Kane has to be included there. I will tell you from that list, The first one to go for me, is Shearer. The second one to go, and he made me love football, is Ruud, because his longevity wasn't there. That's why I'm saying at the top of this, if Erling Haaland stays at City for the next 3 seasons, he will be miles above Shearer.
And the greatest goal scorer.
And
he's not the great striker.
What's the job of a striker? How can you say he's not the greatest striker, but he's the greatest goal scorer?
Because I think there's more to a striker than just scoring
what
goals.
is it? So would you rather your striker? Can I ask you this? Okay, can I ask you this? Would you rather your striker in a season has 20 goals and 10 assists, or 30 goals and 5 assists? What would you rather have? What? We're talking about striker. What would you rather have?
Yes, I'd rather have 30,
Thank you. Then
30
we're
goals.
done. But Haaland has 8 hat-tricks. Shearer had 11.
Maybe I just don't like
Haaland has 8 hat-tricks in the Premier League. Shearer has 11. You know who's the all-time Premier League hat-trick what? Sergio Aguero. Haaland might beat them by the end of the season, bro. By the end of the season, he'll be top of that list.
He's a great goal scorer, he is.
Right? And the only reason, and I would understand if you told me, if your argument maybe was Henry, nice to watch, great skill, but the stats behind Shearer is only his goals. There's nothing else. There's nothing appealing from Shearer.
Okay.
There's nothing. If you said Henry, yes, I love watching Henry. Shearer, there's nothing appealing to him except for his goals. Nothing else. There's nothing you can give me.
Yeah, you make a good point. I'll accept the point.
Fate of the nation, who's your striker? Fate of the nation.
And you're saying fate of the nation where you've got to score a goal.
You got to score, got to win the fate of the nation, boy.
Yeah, probably Haaland. Yeah, whatever. Okay, just going to have some more milk.
Fate of the nation, 3-point line in basketball. Who do you give it to? Steph Curry.
What do you mean? I give it to Shaq, bro.
Fate of the nation, you watch NFL. Who do you give the ball to throw you a touchdown?
Brady. Because Brady's the greatest athlete of all time.
That's your own debate. That's your own debate. That's going to be the next one. The greatest athlete of all time.
Okay,
so there you have it. Erling Haaland. Numbers don't lie. They don't lie. Greatest striker. Maybe not yet, but he will be. Greatest striker. Can't say anything better. And I love Wayne Rooney, guys. Love him. But it's tough.
Like even Van Persie.
I know, but see, if those are your arguments, see, maybe you can convince.
Will you ever forget that Van Persie over the right shoulder?
See, I would pay money to go watch Van Persie. I'm not paying money to go watch Alan Shearer. Never.
Oh, fair. I agree with that.
Danko takes 1-0.